Hello, everybody. Susan Kellner-Zinck here to talk about the whole idea of who exactly do CEOs and C-suite executives feel comfortable talking to regarding their most personal of personal, shall we say, emotional problems, or problems at all, for that matter. I know from working with some of them over the years that they do have, shall we say, business coaches, they have mentors, they have people in the business world to help them with the business things. What they're missing, in many cases, are the people to help them navigate the deep inner quandaries that life shows up to them. Oftentimes, these issues go back to childhood trauma that was never really cleared up. One particular CEO that I worked with many moons ago had some pretty serious issues that forced her to come see me. Her husband forced her to come see me after I did some work with him, because the ghost of her mother, who had been gone for many years, and her father wanting to replace his wife with her, his grown daughter, who had a teen child at the time on her way off to college, was a bit much for her husband to deal with any longer. He was just sick of the whole deal. So he walked her up the stairs to my office, which was out of my apartment. I've always been very down to earth and want it to be an equal feeling in terms of each of us having an equal responsibility for the work to be done. And we did do that work. And I'm happy to report that she's living a really great life, and her daughter is now all grown up, on her way to graduating with a master's in engineering from MIT. And it's doing really quite well, I have to say. I think she's planning on retiring next year. And I guess that's something she truly has earned, knowing quite a bit about some of the difficulties that she's been through, specifically in the one company that she was working in when she was forced to see me. There were some very untoward things that had happened there that I helped her navigate, and then I helped her navigate her way into another position more aligned with her, shall we say, values and belief systems. I also helped her with some executive coaching. She had a couple of employees, one in particular, that she was having a very difficult time with. But overall, the skills that she had learned were totally applicable to any employees, and she only had 35,000 of them working under her all over the world. So there you go, working at a multinational company. Now, this is a really real thing because, when you're at the helm of a really huge multinational company, there's certain, shall we say, emotional requirements that are expected in terms of how you interact with people. Your personal business does not belong in the office, ever. You have to be able to do all of the reports and the meetings and all other stuff that they have to do in a professional and maybe what I would consider a very constricted way to fit corporate culture, which is why I don't work in corporate America, because I'm not interested in it. But my CEOs have taught me, similarly to the anorexic, bulimic, and sex addict clients I have, what I need to do to help them to do whatever they need to do, to let go of the crap they need to let go of, delegate the stuff that they don't need to be bothered with, take more control over how their day goes by being a bit more, shall we say, directive with their executive assistants, because that was one problem one of my executives had. And overall, being able to feel happier and healthier as I live a really much more balanced life. Because it's tough. They're on the road a lot. One of my CEOs spent 6 weeks at a time traveling. out of this country and all around this country to do all the meetings she had to do at all the departments all over the place. So she's gone a lot. And when that happens, you're not eating as well as you need to, maybe not sleeping as well, especially if there's time zone differences, and a lot of pressure to perform meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. So these are the types of things that need to be addressed, and they need to be addressed in a really respectful way, but a practical way as well. And that's something that I can deliver in a new program that I just developed specifically for executives, CEOs, and C-suite executives. And the program and everything that one would gain from being a part of that individualized 12-week program is in the description below. Because my goal is for us to have healthy workplaces for the executives as well as for their employees, to bring a bit more sanity into the world of work than what we've seen of late, and to do it in as fun and practical and quick a way as possible to get the best results possible. Because after all, you executives out there know that time is of the essence, right? So many things that you have to take care of from any given hour, never mind day or week or month or year. I hope you found this to be helpful. And as always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. Bye-bye.